I'm one of the co-founders of Operation Barnabas. We've got Hal here, one of our ambassadors, mentors. We've got Chris here, one of our ambassador mentors. And Chris is really special to us because Chris needed us 4 or 5 years ago. And now he works with us. And so just to see the transformation in his life, and he can share his story to you. If you'd like to just ask him, I won't share it, but just a complete 180 of where he was to where he is today, the man he is today, and that's what we're all about. If you don't know what we do, for the last 10 years, we've done something that I believe nobody else wants to do. We call it getting in the mud. You have bigger organizations. I'm never going to talk bad about another organization that's trying to do good for veterans, but you know, they get to be big and they have the big buildings and the big things, and it's just hard to get personal. It's hard to be relational. And what Barnabas was founded on, my co-founder, my best friend, O.C. Trey Fagan, he's a former recon Marine. What he believed in from the very beginning is that what our veterans needed was community, was this relationship. They didn't need programs, they didn't need it. They needed somebody to say, hey man, here's a hand up, not a hand out. They needed accountability, they needed brotherhood, all the things they had in the military. And that's what we've done for 10 years. And it's hard, it's messy, because you're dealing with broken people that are broken inside, spiritually, physically, mentally. They've had trauma, they've seen trauma, they've done things. And so to have another human being come and walk beside you and say, hey man, I'm gonna be here for you. We're gonna figure this out and go together. It's hard, and but we've done it, and we're gonna continue to do it for 10 more years because of people like y'all that continue to support us, because we couldn't do it without you. We don't get government funding, we don't get help from the government. We have survived and provided and done the things that we do simply because of people like you that care, and it's just...
When we decided to take this charity, we went out and met with John, and after hearing him speak and all, it seemed like it was really worthwhile, local, grassroots. We did a little gun raffle to help raise money, and all my brothers and all here helped along with that. And with that being said, we'd like to present y'all a check for $3,000. It's not a lot.
No.
But
you have no idea, guys.
6 guys did. Hey, can I get my temple guards up here to get a picture with everybody?
Chris, get in here, man.
Yeah, come on in.
Thank you.
If y'all aren't following Operation Barnabas on their social media, please do. They list the events they have going on, really good things going on. They're actually giving away a motorcycle. I posted it on a few of the sites here, much like what we do. Easy to do. Go online, buy a ticket, help support our charity if you'd like, because we sure appreciate it.
Yeah, the bike, just so you know, when you go in there, it's a 1983 Shovelhead custom bike, but there's a story behind it. Our goal is to sell about 5,000 tickets, those $20 tickets. That's about 100 grand, and that would literally take between 25 and 50 veterans out of incarceration, out of homelessness, because again, it's a heavy lift. We say we believe that that bike is going to be a special fundraiser for Barnabas that's going to save 50 lives. But the story behind it is the woman that donated it to us is a Coast Guard admiral. It belonged to her late husband. There's a video that's going to come out about it. She could have sold that bike for a lot of money and gone on some really cool cruises. But instead, she chose to give it to us to honor her late husband and save a life. So please buy the tickets, spread it across the world.